There's something uniquely haunting about a message sent out to the world, with no explanation. Sometimes it's a chilling voice, a strange signal, or a cryptic code that makes its way across the airwaves, only to vanish, leaving more questions than answers. In this video, we're diving into 10 of the most mysterious broadcasts ever recorded. Stay until the end for one so bizarre, it still terrifies radio enthusiasts today. This is Brainrot Digest, and these are 10 mysterious broadcasts that were never explained. But before we begin, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for weekly spooky stories. 1. The UVB-76 buzzer. A shortwave radio station called UVB-76, or the buzzer, has broadcast a monotone buzz every day since the 1970s. Occasionally, it pauses and a voice reads out names, numbers, or military phrases in Russian. No one has ever officially claimed the signal. Theories range from Russian military testing to nuclear retaliation triggers. In 2010, the station briefly stopped, then resumed, stronger than before. People who triangulated the signal's location reported seeing abandoned buildings, with lights still on. Whatever its true purpose, the buzzer remains on the air, buzzing every second, day and night. 2. The max headroom signal hijack. In 1987, Chicago viewers watching the news were suddenly met with a disturbing scene. A man in a max headroom mask dancing in front of spinning metal, with warped audio and static. The video was unsettling, nonsensical, and lasted for 90 seconds. Then it vanished. No one has ever claimed responsibility. And despite FBI and FCC investigations, the hijackers were never caught. Theories say it was a college prank or signal hijack test. But the resources needed to break into two major TV networks simultaneously were enormous. Why do it? What did it mean? We still don't know. 3. Yosemite Sam number station. From 2004 to 2005, a bizarre shortwave radio signal aired sporadically. Every broadcast began with data tones, followed by a clip of Yosemite Sam yelling, "Varmint, I'm gonna blow you to smithereens." The station broadcast on multiple frequencies and was tracked to Albuquerque, New Mexico. Then it vanished. Investigators think it was a classified military test, possibly from Sandia Labs. But no agency has ever confirmed it. A Looney Tunes character shouting violent threats on repeat? It feels more like a warning than a joke. 4. The WOW signal. In 1977, a telescope in Ohio picked up a 72-second burst of radio energy from deep space. Astronomer Jerry Amon circled it on the printout and wrote one word: "Wow." The signal fit all the expected traits of an intelligent extraterrestrial broadcast. It never repeated. Scientists have tried to explain it with comets, satellites, or interference, but none of the theories fully fit. Despite decades of searching, no one's found anything like it again. One single, perfect message. Then silence. 5. Backwards music station. Since the late 1990s, a broadcast has been picked up in Europe playing eerie, warbled tones that sound like a distorted song in reverse. Listeners call it the backwards music station. Sometimes, it cuts to brief voice messages. No identification. No known source. Audio experts believe it may be encrypted communications buried in noise. Others think it's testing for submarine frequencies. But no country has ever admitted to owning it. And the backwards lullaby continues to play, year after year. Before we move on to the next 5 stories on our list, what's the creepiest broadcast you've heard? Tell us in the comments. 6. The Swedish Rhapsody. First heard in the 1960s, this number station featured what sounded like a little girl reciting strings of numbers in German over a music box melody. The station was nicknamed the Swedish Rhapsody, although the song didn't match. The childlike voice was later identified as artificial, likely a machine. It's believed to be a Cold War spy station. But no one ever intercepted its messages, or proved to ran it. The broadcast faded out in the early 2000s. But recordings still exist. Haunting. Robotic. Innocent. And coated with secrets we'll likely never understand. 7. The Lincolnshire Poacher. A classic number station that began with bars from an old English folk song. Then a voice would read long sequences of numbers in a clipped British accent. It aired from Cyprus for decades and was likely run by the UK government. But even with location data, no one has officially acknowledged its use. When it finally went dark in 2008, conspiracy theorists went wild. What changed? Why then? Some think the messages were to undercover agents. Others believe it masked larger covert ops. Whatever the truth, the poacher was watching. 8. SK-01, the Cuban spy station. Still active today, SK-01 is one of the longest-running spy broadcasts in history. It transmits data tones followed by a computerized Spanish voice reading numbers. It's widely believed to be used by the Cuban government to communicate with spies abroad. But even after arrests and decryption efforts, it continues. Some transmissions include background sounds, birds, music, or even quiet whispers. Intentional? Or a glimpse into the source? Either way, SK-01 keeps counting. 9. The ghost voice of 4625 kHz. Besides the buzzer, 4625 kHz occasionally emits strange audio snippets. Conversations, Morse code, banging sounds, even crying. These weren't part of the normal signal. Many were captured live by listeners. Some say it's crosstalk or bleed from nearby signals. Others believe it's from operators forgetting to mute their mics. But some of the voices seem deliberate. One chilling recording features someone whispering, "Command 25. End sequence." Nobody knows what that meant. or if it was meant for us. 10. Aphex Twin's secret broadcast. In the early 2000s, legendary electronic musician Aphex Twin claimed he had created a pirate broadcast that aired from a moving car. He said the song contained ultrasonic frequencies designed to cause discomfort. Listeners reported headaches and nausea. The broadcast only lasted a few days. No proof exists aside from one low-quality recording. And his word. Was it an experiment? A prank? Or a test of psychological influence via sound? Either way, no one's tried it again. So many of these broadcasts were meant to be heard, but not understood. Whether they were attempts at communication, tests of loyalty, or echoes of something stranger. They left an undeniable mark on history. Thanks for watching Brainrot Digest. If you enjoyed this list, hit subscribe for more disturbing and fascinating deep dives. And let us know in the comments. Which signal creeped you out the most? Or, have you ever picked up something strange on your radio? Until next time, stay curious and stay tuned.